Kapatid, musta? Ako nga po pala si Reggie at inaanyayahan ko po kayo sa ating pong maiksing Bible study. Introduce ko lang po sa inyo si Nabal, na asawa po ni Abigail. So ang lalaking ito ay mainitin ang ulo, mabilis po siyang magalit at padalos-dalos po sa kanya pong pananalita. Nagalit po si Haring David dahil sa kagaspangan po ng kanyang pag-uugali. At dahil doon, pupuntahan siya ni Haring David at uubusin ang lahat ng kalalakihan sa kanya pong nasasakupan. So alam niyo po ba na ang pangalang Nabal in Hebrew means fool? So doon pa lang makikita po natin na kapag pala ikaw ay ill-tempered, mabilis magalit, mabilis uminit ang ulo, at magaspang sa iyong pag-uugali, God sees you as a foolish man. You are a fool kapag ganun po ang klase ng ating pong pag-uugali. And what happened here is that, sabi ni Haring David, uubusin niya ang lahat ng kalalakihan sa kanya pong nasasakupan. So don't you know that when you are ill-tempered, you are sacrificing the future generation? Because what you are doing is that you are paving a foundation of destruction to the next generation. Dahil na ipapasa po pala ang masasamang ugali na yan. At yan po, kapag yan ay nagpatuloy sa ating pong buhay, na mabilis kang magalit, uminit ang ulo, at hindi ka nakikipagkasundo sa iyong kapwa dahil mas gusto mong nakikipag-away, then you are a fool, and number two, you are sacrificing the next generation. You are leading them actually in trouble, into their destruction. Basahin po natin ang 1 Samuel 25 and 23. When Abigail saw David, she quickly got off her donkey and bowed low before him. She fell at his feet and said, I accept all the blame in this matter, my lord. Please listen to what I have to say. I know Nabal is a wicked and ill-tempered man. Please don't pay any attention to him. He is a fool, just as his name suggests, but I never even saw the young man you sent. So dito po, ang nagpakumbaba po ay si Abigail na kanya pong asawa. At hindi po to alam ni Nabal na inililigtas pala siya ng kanyang asawa. So siya po ang nagpakumbaba para po kay Nabal. Dahil papunta na po si Haring David at ang kanya pong mighty men para po ubusin ang lahi po ni Nabal. But the good thing is, when you have a wife like Abigail, no, sila po yung mga tao na dapat po nating pinapakinggan. Na hindi ka laging tama. Na hindi laging init ng ulo kung dadaan mo sa init ng ulo ang pagsosolve na yung problema, then you are causing more trouble. Ang kagandahan po kay Abigail, nakita po niya ang sitwasyon. And the best solution sa mga pag-aaway po is to humble yourself. Magpakumbaba ka at makipagkasundo, no? She fell at his feet and said, I accept all the blame in this matter, my lord. Please listen to what I have to say. I know Nabal is a wicked and ill-tempered man. Please don't pay any attention to him. He is a fool, just as his name suggests. Now, my lord, as surely as the Lord lives, and you yourself live, since the Lord has kept you from murdering and taking vengeance into your own hands, let all your enemies and those who try to harm you be as cursed as Nabal is. Alam niyo po ba na nag-i-invite ka pala ng sumpa sa iyong pamilya, sa iyong buhay, kapag lagi kang mainitin ng ulo? Kapag lagi kang ill-tempered, kapag lagi kang nakikipag-away. Hindi lang yon, you are inviting enemies, which puts also other people in big trouble. No? So sabi rito, and here is a present that I, your servant, have brought to you and your young men. Please forgive me if I have offended you in any way. The Lord will surely reward you with a lasting dynasty, for you are fighting the Lord's battle. And you have not done wrong throughout your entire life. So si Abigail po, kinausap niya ang kanya pong kaaway. Please listen. Huwag mo nang patagalin. Kung meron kang nakaaway, kung meron kang na-offend, makipagkasundo ka na. as soon as possible before po na lumala ang sitwasyon. Even when you are chased by those who seek to kill you, your life is safe in the care of the Lord your God, secure in His treasure pouch, but the lives of your enemies will disappear like stones shot from a sling. When the Lord has done all He has promised and has made you leader of Israel, don't let this be a blemish on your record. So please listen, kapag naman ikaw ang nagagalit at ikaw naman po yung ginawan po ng masama, wag po tayong gaganti. No? Ilapit po natin sa Diyos. Dahil kapag gumanti ka, you are actually corrupting and blemishing your record. You're blemishing yourself. You are allowing that poison to invade your whole body, to poison your whole body. At pag kumalat po ang poison of vengeance and hatred and anger and bitterness sa iyong puso, it will kill you. It will blemish you, not only in the sight of people, but most importantly in the sight of men. Do not forget that you are a born-again Christian. Bago ka maging mapusok at maging padalos-dalos sa iyong mga desisyon, bago ka magalit, do not forget you are a child of God, that you represent Jesus. That as a born-again Christian, makita dapat sa atin ang kabanalan, ang pagpapatawad, ang katuwiran. No? Hindi ko naman sinasabi na huwag kang magagalit. Of course, kung meron pong mga ginagawang pang-aabuso, ilalapit po natin yan sa Diyos at hihingi tayo ng wisdom sa Panginoon on how we are going to deal with this situation. Don't let this be a blemish on your record. Then your conscience won't have to bear the staggering burden of needless bloodshed and vengeance. Alam niyo po, pag magagalitin ka, merong consequence. At kapag gumaganti ka, meron din po yung consequence. Lahat po ng mga decisions po natin today will affect your future. It will greatly affect the result, kung anong magiging resulta ng iyong future. It will drastically change the trajectory or the direction of your life depending on how you make decisions. That is why it is very important po, no? To always pray and ask God for wisdom in making decisions, especially in matters like this. Huwag kang padalos-dalos at huwag kang gumagawa ng desisyon kapag ikaw ay nagagalit, no? And when the Lord has done these great things for you, please remember me, your servant. So alam niyo po ba, to make the long story short po, hindi na po tinuloy ni Haring David ang kanya pong plano na ubusin ang angkan po ni Nabal. Salamat na lang po kay Abigail. So please listen. The other thing that we can learn from this is that pag meron pong nag-aaway, huwag kang kakampi. Kailangan ikaw ang maging moderator. Pumagitna ka, kapatid. At ikaw ang maging daan, maging tulay ng pagkakasundo ng iyong kapwa. And this is the will of God for you. No? This is the will of God for us. So, yun lamang po. Sana ay meron po tayong natutunan sa Bible studying ito. Iwasan po natin ang mga ganitong klaseng emosyon. No? Huwag kang padalos-dalos at alisin na po natin ang kagaspangan ng pag-uugali, maging mahinahon at wag laging mainit ang iyong ulo dahil you are destroying your future, kapatid, no? At we want to honor God daily in our lives by looking unto Jesus and following the example of Jesus on how He forgave, on how He dealt with people, on how gracious and loving and holy Jesus is, no? Let us set Jesus as our example sa ating pong buhay. Yun lamang po, mag-iingat po kayo. God bless po.